Fox News Storm Team.
Well, there's still the winter weather advisory in effect until 9 o'clock tonight for the counties you see here in purple. And it's mostly going to be for blowing snow, even though there's going to be a little bit of snow moving up from South Dakota. Here's what you need to know. Tonight, patchy dense fog is possible. Tomorrow, sunshine, breezy, and warmer. 30s and 40s tomorrow. It's been a while since we've had a forecast like that. Light rain or snow is possible on Sunday. It amounts to be really light. And it looks like still a Colorado low in the area next week. And we'll look at that in just a moment. Right now, we've got a lot of 20s to around 30 degrees. That's one of the warmer temperatures would be in Dickinson at 30, 1 degree colder than that in Bismarck at 29, Minot 26, Williston at 30 degrees. And the wind is roughly 15 to 20 miles an hour in the central part of this map here, but you get in the far west, much less wind. Just a nice afternoon. So here's a look at one look at the radar and the brown, because we've turned on the heavy snow detection here. This is all heavy snow that's kind of just getting to the North Dakota border. Hasn't quite made it here yet, but some of the snow is making it over the border. Some blowing snow certainly still possible, but be thankful. And look at this. This tornado watch covers parts of 9 states. This is a monster system. The same one, that snow here, that's all part of the same system. I counted 7 tornado warnings at this moment going on right now. That is just going to be a real mess, and especially for the people in Arkansas. The Storm Prediction Center is calling it a PDS, which is particularly dangerous situation. There are going to be some just, unfortunately, some awful storms tonight. Want to show you the Bismarck snow data in case you missed a couple of days ago. To break the record of 101.6, that was set back in 1997. We need some snow. Right now we're at 95.4 officially. That's at the airport. That's where the observation's taken. And then last year was 55.1. So this is our starting point for the Colorado low for next week. So I'm doing something a little different. I showed a map kind of like this yesterday, but I had 2 models on it. This is the same model, all right? This is the American model, and this is yesterday's data, but look at the line right here. See where the snow is? Right there. That actually gets into Bismarck, right? You can see that, and that's where we're kind of watching for the record, but not so much up north. Now today, look at this. It has moved it further south. So, I mean, it would still snow in Bismarck, and it might break the record. Might's kind of the key word there. Not a for sure thing, but it does look like this trended a little bit south. Now, the European model, let's look at that one. This is another long-range one that I used yesterday. So yesterday, it had, look at how very little, like Bismarck, almost no snow, right? So that wouldn't break the record. But now look at it today. That is a monster storm. Now, that doesn't mean this is going to be right, except that things are bouncing around. And the reason I bring that up is you're going to start seeing things on Facebook and a lot of social media and different apps. Things are just getting spit off the computer. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. You can see there's a big difference in what we're looking at right now. It may take until maybe Sunday night before we actually have a much better idea, the potential track of the storm. So right now, when you see things on social media, take it with a grain of salt, because no matter what anybody says, there isn't one person on earth that actually knows what's going to happen. We can get a pretty good idea, but we don't know for sure. So here's our precision cast, 7 o'clock tonight. Still could have that snow. That's where the winter weather advisory. And then by tomorrow morning, maybe some fog in the area. Mostly sunny, but it is going to be a little bit breezy. So tonight, we're looking at single digits from around Highway 83 to the east, teens to around 20 to the west, and high temperatures tomorrow. Joel, this is for you. I know you like this kind of weather. How about that? That would be great weather to be outside. Might be a little bit breezy. And here we are looking at next week. And I only have the odds at 50% right now because we don't know the track of the storm yet. But it has the potential for being a big one. It also has a potential for just really nailing Fargo and not us. So here's the Minot 7-day outlook and some colder weather for a couple of days next week. But Joel, you know, the storm, I think it's going to break the record next week. But right now, I'd like to concentrate on the weekend because it looks like it's going to be nice enough to be outdoors.
It sure does, and let's hope we get some good melting happening over the next couple days.
Yes, good idea.
Thanks so much, Tom.